Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a wave pattern long on the NASDAQ. It's moving kind of quick here. Let me get these orders in place. So first target is going to be relatively wide. We're looking at 59. Now we do have recent support there at 59. So instead of going smack on that level, we're going to go a little ahead of it at 58 and a quarter. Next target after that, nice and easy, 66.5. We're going to go to 65 and three quarter. We're going to stack our final targets there. Now, this is a relatively small trade for the NASDAQ because it only ticks at $5 a tick. 4 contracts isn't really that much when you're talking about $5 a tick. But this is a huge wave pattern. We've got a major size to this wave pattern where even though we're only trading 4 contracts, our first target, 46.50 up to 58 and a quarter, it's 11 and three quarter points, right? So 11 and three quarter points just by itself is 47 ticks. Now we're taking 2 off there, right? So that's 94 ticks just at the first target. So just because we're only trading partial size doesn't mean that you can't make a boatload of money just by yourself with even 1 contract. So 4 contracts here is what we're going in with to kind of prove that point. So we're looking long here, 4 contracts, nice and easy. 42.46 half is the entry on this last chance wave pattern long. Looking for an overall target at 58 and a quarter, followed by the final target at 65 and three quarter. If we draw that final target up, that's 19 and a quarter points. So huge profit potential overall from what we're seeing here. And again, we're taking 2 off at 19 and a quarter points as well. So everything looking really good to the upside. So if we zoom out here, we can get a little bit of a clearer picture on what's going on. So right now, it initially started the day looking like it was going to be a massive bull running day, and then it just gave all of it back, all the way back down to the lows, and now we're just in a range, right? We've got a massive range on the day, and we just cycled off the lows. Buy low, looking to go up to the highs and sell high. So you could even kind of tier this out, if you will, and look for larger targets along the way just for runners back up. But around the halfway point is where we've seen a lot of support and resistance come in, all inside this area here. And you can see they got rattled around in that area. Even when they came back down, they got stuck in there for a little while. So we want to make sure to take our profit off in that area as well. But outside of that, really just looking to buy it low and ride it all the way back up to the highs. It makes perfect sense on this type of day structure that we're seeing so far to see this cycle, or at least attempt to cycle, all the way back up. So this is a really wide range on the wave pattern, so it can take a little bit of time. Because of that, we may be in this for 5 minutes, we may be in this for 50 minutes, we may be in this for 5 hours. The market just opened here about 7-8 minutes ago. So we're in the right territory to be looking for this thing to go cruising higher. It's just a matter of seeing it actually want to follow through. So give it a little bit of time here. We're looking at our target at 58 and a quarter, then we're looking at 65 and three quarter just after that. All right, big buying pressure. Yep, and we just blew right through that first target there. So let's get our stop to break even here. We're seeing massive buying pressure coming back up. Yeah, look at that. It just smashes through those highs. So really big buying pressure on the tape here. We're looking for a bigger push up. The next target at 65 and three quarter. At the rate we're going, it's not going to take very long. We're getting very close here. And because of this little kind of fluctuation that, well, okay, I guess I don't have to. I was going to move my stop up a little bit closer, but we're going on a little bit of a tear here. I was going to say, because of the slight fluctuation that we had here and then the eventual breakthrough of that area of resistance, can lock your stop in underneath that. And then we saw the same thing up here, lock your stop underneath that and just kind of ride it up. But all in one burst, we got all of our targets filled. Look at this thing go. So that's going to be the move that we were looking for. Again, huge movement overall. We took that first target right here from our entry, 46.5, up to 58 and a quarter. That's 11 and a half points times 2. Remember, we took 2 contracts off there. Second portion, 46.5 up to what was that, 65 and three quarter. It's 19 and a quarter points. So just off of that alone, 11 and a half and 11 and a half, right? Plus 19 and a quarter and another 19 and a quarter, 61 and a half points. Okay, so 61 and a half points, there's 4 ticks in a point. It's 246 ticks. So 246 ticks at $5 a tick, that's $1,230 on the move. I mean, beautiful movement all the way up. And that just goes to show you don't don't have to trade a big size to make a boatload of money, even on the NASDAQ. When you can catch these nice picture-perfect wave patterns, that's all you need, and you can line up a huge trade, and this is a perfect example of that. So that's going to do it for us. Beautiful last chance wave pattern to the upside on a pretty much range day. Buy the low, ride it all the way back up to the highs. $1,230 on the trade with only 4 contracts, 246 ticks. If you have any questions about it, feel free to shoot an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out a trial at schooloftrade.com. As always, we'll catch you next time.